Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Yup, yup, yup. What's happening? Y'all know the vibes. Yeah, yeah. Bang them, bang them. Yo, let me chill. Let me chill. Let me chill. Let me chill, man. For they, yeah. Let me chill before they, come with the with the red flag on me. Hey, it's going down, man. It's your boy Rastic, man. This is Rastic Reacts, and yeah, I just wanted to talk about Jonah Hill and Sarah Bradley, man. Their internet war. If anybody is out there seeing this or watching this, share this live, share this live, share this live. Let me check it. But I got a special guest here with me, man. My man, you know what I mean, a renowned author. Um, host, host, host of Rico Sunday, uh, CEO of LFX Media, and I just want to, bring my special guest on here. Damn, is my camera right? I think I look alright though. Let me turn the light up a little bit. Y'all been seeing these? Looks like the camera. Oh man, my camera was unplugged. Come on, baby. I'm fucking the game up. I'm fucking the game up. Oh, I know, bro. They're like, what the hell we got going on over here? Did I unplug this one? Let's see. Let's see. What happened to the? Oh, there it go. I ain't leaving. I ain't going nowhere. Oh, how that happened, bro? All right, we back. We back. All right. So yeah, we in here, man. Share the live. Share the live. Share the live. Am I live? Hold on. Let me go to my Facebook. Share the live. Share the live. Yeah, y'all can hear me. Y'all can hear me. Facebook. Y'all can hear me. All right. Luther, what's happening? Thank you for tapping in. Um, share. We're gonna talk about Joshua and his ex Sarah Bradley, and we're gonna talk about their internet war. I want to hear from y'all. I want to hear from y'all. This is Rastic Reacts, and I want to hear the fans and what the fans have to say and the Facebook family. But I got a special guest coming on. Special guest. Shout out to my man. He's a renowned author. I said all this before, but we back with it. We're now author, CEO of LFX Media, host of Rico Sundays, man, author of the Rico Verdict. I wish I had the hand clap joint. My man Mello PDC in the building. Welcome to the pod. Welcome to the pod. Welcome to the what's up with it?
Rico Sundays is back, y'all. What's up?
Right, they know the vibes.
You forgot uh one little situation. TV channel owner and producer.
TV channel owner and producer. Facts, facts.
Yes, sir. Let that sit there. Nah, but definitely it's been a lot going on, and we're not just hopping on trending topics, but what we want to do is basically bring out awareness to situations. We look at them at certain angles as innocent bystanders. Some people think it's nosy to be in celebrities' business, but a lot of these celebrities that we run into is actually crying out for help because all of that money they got, it doesn't necessarily mean they chalked right upstairs. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah,
just to put it lightly, and it's not to make fun of none of these people or none of these situations, but the internet right now is in a frenzy, over putting Jonah on blast, Jonah Hill, which he has actually a Netflix special coming. What is it called? Stutz?
yeah, Stutz. With Doctor Stutz,
Yeah, Dr.
um, the
Stutz. Yeah.
psychiatrist. Yeah,
So he is actually bringing some awareness to the issue of mental health and something that we're quick to call somebody crazy and quick to call an athlete, oh, why did he do this, why did he do that. A lot of times they have mental deficiencies that uh, Brown was one of the best receivers in the league, you know what I'm saying,
Antonio Brown.
Antonio.
Yeah,
So people were saying, well, why is he stripping his clothes off and why is he making himself inaccessible for any team to pick up and just get him a couple more dollars added on to what he got? He's having a mental breakdown, and that's what happens. It happens in Hollywood, it happens in sports, it happens
right.
all over our community. We just got to touch on it and just really address the elephant in the room.
No facts. I definitely agree with that. Like mental health is definitely we definitely need to tap in and tackle that. I wonder. Okay, I was checking on
Mm.
the vibes, but that's the way. That's the product of doing a live broadcast. You got to deal with whatever happened when it happened in real time.
These are facts.
But yeah, talking about Jordan Hill, man, I want to know what people was feeling, what people were saying. Tap into the what I mean the comment section. Share this live. Share, 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 share.
Mhm.
I'm gonna share this joint to a couple people.
And we want some input from you guys. Like, was she wrong? Was this the right way to go about it? Was she warranted in putting him on blast? And it seemingly at a time when, you know, in November, what's the date for that release of Stutz?
November. They did November 17th.
Okay, so we're a few months away from a rollout. Most rollouts are going to be, 60 to 90 days. Some roll out for a year. But I pulled a couple articles up and I saw the explanation of what the documentary, because when we see Jonah Hill, we just think of funny stuff. You know what I mean? So I'm thinking him as a writer, he actually went in his bag and put a piece of his life onto the screen for us. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right, right.
So a lot of the funny stuff, yeah, we're here for that. But when you have breakdowns and you need to see a therapist, are you there for that portion too?
Right, right.
So
No, that's a fact.
yeah, me and you had a discussion uh pre-show, and we talked about the situation with the couple that they're no longer together. He's in a whole nother relationship. He's had a child. Boom, this pops up, and on top of this popping up, it's another girl, Alexa Nicola. You got something on her?
Alexa Nicola. Oh,
Alexa Nicola, yeah,
yeah, yeah. The screenshot dip that I got.
yeah.
Yeah. Here we go.
Yeah, Alexa Nicola. Now, she said Hill slammed her against a door, shoved his tongue down her throat when she was 16. Now, mind you, they're at a house party. So ain't no IDs being pulled out, but
Right,
everybody knows what it is in this building, right?
right.
You're 16, you're in a house party with grown men, grown folks, like grown stuff is going down. So it takes two to make a thing go right. It takes two to make a thing go wrong as well. So, you know what I mean?
No, that's a
Yeah,
fact. Like,
yeah.
hey, like I feel like with that, I feel like in that situation, I feel like she, 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 she was, she wanted that. That's some shit like over what was that's like 15 years ago, right? 15 years ago,
She now
he slammed
31.
you now 31, and she was 16. You didn't say nothing about that. You didn't bring that up. You didn't say, "Oh, he did it." Like you, that would have went in the tabloids ASAP. Like even his first movie where he was like he had a major role, you could have been like, "Bull slammed me against the door, shoved his tongue down my throat." It sounded like y'all was making out, and that's just how a motherfucker get a little boom. You know what I mean? I don't see you. I, welcome to the YouTube movement. Like you know what I'm saying? I felt like she just wanted to be part of the. Oh, let me say he did some weird shit to me too. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm. But is this your first hearing about this, Alexa
This the first.
Nicola, the star of Zoe?
Yeah, that's the first time I ever heard of it. Like I didn't. I've
Okay,
never. You heard of it before?
not at all, bro. That's the point I was trying to make. Like,
It's the first time I ever heard of that. So it's like, come on, bro.
the
Like now that girly is like trying to expose him for being narcissistic or whatever. It's like, okay, let me say he slammed me against the door before.
hmm and this is what we would say. Would you say 16 years ago?
Yes, 16. Yeah, yeah,
All right.
16,
So
15 or 16.
so where we come from, it's on site. Yeah, I mean everything is on site. So look at the things that Jonah Hill has done in the last 16 years. And I'm not saying that he hasn't been they ain't point the finger at him doing some suspect type stuff, but this is 16 years later, and
Right.
he's done a lot of films. I mean, please, ladies, hop on. Uh, we are inviting. We need a female opinion on this end. Hop in the comments. Let us know how you feel.
Facts.
We're not talking to ourselves because we can do that, but we
On the
really
phone.
yeah we try to get something accomplished, and we need a female point of view that can give a different angle. Because when I posted about it, a female chimed in, and I said, well, how do you feel about it from a mental state? And she said, I just seen two Hollywood people who their lives are being splashed all over the internet,
Yeah.
and wire people in their business. That's what she got out of it. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So there. I mean, with him making a movie about his therapist, that's telling you he had issues.
Yeah,
So the issue with social media or with his position, we still in the cancel culture. People want to build you up to destroy you. You know what I
yeah.
mean? So in the last 16 years, we done seen him in a lot of things, and this is just coming up now. I mean,
Like, come on,
yeah.
like for real. That's what we doing.
And I'm not okaying the activity. I'm just saying, come on now. I mean,
Facts. So going to the whole shit. This was the original picture that she leaked, and at first sight, you feel like, okay, well, I'm gonna put that back up. But I feel like when I first seen it, I I was like, yeah, like you know what I'm saying, like okay, he had his standards. He had he placed. I don't want this. I don't want that. And a female that I'm dating, I don't want her doing this. I don't want her surfing with guys and yeah, I mean, but we gonna put it back up. I'm gonna have bro read it,
yeah,
but it's like when I first saw that, I was like, yeah, he just had his preference. That was his preference. He put his preference out that what he wanted, and I don't see nothing wrong with it. And from seeing other people's posts, I thought he was gonna get a lot of backlash from ladies or women, but a lot of women is like it's feeling him, like you know what I'm saying. And so that's a relief to see because I expected totally different from that. But yeah, this was his first the first text that she put out basically exposing him and shit.
so what this is called basically is a romantic partnership contract. That's what basically what this is. And he says plain and simple, semicolon. If you need these type of things, surfing with men. Now
Right.
let's stop right there.
Yeah.
You're speaking to a woman who actually gets her money off of surfing with men. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So he's been accused of being a narcissistic AO. So we could look at it as maybe that's him being narcissistic, or maybe that's him being funny. Maybe we don't know the context. We get clippings of things that we don't get the whole context. We just get clippings of things. So
Yeah.
suddenly she feels after the relationship has ended, he's in another relationship about to have a baby. Now you want to put out what he put as a romantic partnership contract. You're done with him. Contract over. You fired. Pink slip. See you. So if you need surfing with men, boundaryless, inappropriate friendships with men, to model, to post pictures of yourself in a bathing suit, hello, this is what she does for a living.
Yeah.
So we don't know how seriously we can take this, to post sexual pictures, friendships with women who are in unstable places, and from your wild recent past, beyond getting a lunch or coffee or something respectful. I am not the right partner for you. If any of those things apply to you, I'm not your partner. If these things bring you to a place of happiness, I support it, and there'll be no hard feelings. These are my boundaries for this romantic partnership.
Right.
So
I
yeah,
don't I don't see nothing wrong with that. I don't you know what I'm saying? Like it's like
understanding is the best thing. When you understand each other, you know what I'm saying? Just like the understanding, it could be looked at as a misunderstanding with the girl from Zoe, but I think we all understand that everybody in this house is partying, because that's what this is. It's a house party. You know
right.
what I'm saying? So there's no corner over here with 16-year-olds. There's no corner over here with 30-year-olds. There's no corner over here with Christians. And then you know what I mean? We're
Right.
all in a house party and we're all partying. So Yeah.
No, that's a fact. That's a fact. Definitely. So let me pull up some other joints for this Joan. She also said, "This is a warning to all girls. If your partner is talking to you like this, make an exit plan. Love y'all. Call me if you need an ear."
Hmm. Wow.
All posts removed off my page. He said, "Good start. You don't seem to get it, but it's not my place to teach you. I've made my boundaries clear. You refuse to let go of some of them, and you've made that clear. And I hope it makes you happy."
Wow.
It's like, it's like it just is what it is, because I'm like, at the end of the day, he, he made it. But when I look at that, I almost look at it like, I don't even think he was really that serious. I feel like he was really more or less like saying, all right, these are these astronomical places that women put on men. So let me flip it and let me do this to you. I don't even know if he really meant like all of those boundaries or whatever. But
Nah.
let's say that he did. It's like, you can't really be mad at my boundaries. You have a choice to accept it and do what I ask, or do what I feel is comfortable for me. Or you have the choice to be like, "No, nah, I'm cool. I'm gonna leave this where it's at. I'm gonna let you just do you." You know what I'm saying? So I just
Mhm.
feel like it's just crazy. Also, touching back on the Kiki Palmer thing, right? Because Kiki Palmer, everybody was dragging her boyfriend for making a business public. Now she does it, and we're all indulging. We're all indulging. We're reading. We're giving our opinions and all of this other. But nobody in the Twitterverse or just the internet alone, I haven't seen no females hop on it, or any men hop on, even saying she's out of pocket for like putting a business out there. When I first saw it, I thought they was in a relationship still, and she was like exposing them. But to me, it just seemed like a disgruntled ex. She can't accept the fact that he moved on, and he actually told her, like, he actually was like, "Yo, out of respect, because we still have a friendship, I'm letting you know now that I'm dating somebody." And she chose to still be like, all right, cool, whatever, you know what I mean? But then I think she thought about it, and probably the jealousy sunk in, and she started being like, "Oh, well, you need to tell your girlfriend how we was just flirting like a month ago." I mean, I just told you, I just got into this situation with her. So why what we did a month ago, sexting or whatever it was, why do that even matter? Now you want to paint a picture that I'm the bad guy because I was 100% with you and told you I'm getting into a situation with somebody else.
Big
That's just
fact.
I just felt like that whole situation was weird to me. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? But
Yeah.
yeah,
Anytime I see, I'm not gonna call it relationships. I'm gonna call it relations
yeah,
between Hollywood stars, between athletes. 9 times out of 10, if I'm a star, I'll probably end up dating a star, and somebody probably come in and be like, no, the statistics showed it. You know what I mean?
yeah,
But honestly, when you're in a certain arena, you're gonna be associated with, guilty by association. So you on tour, you at rehearsal, you're gonna run into somebody, more likely than somebody that's gonna call you from the hood, like, hey, you wanna come hang out and kick it? We in a whole different wavelength. So when people do that type of dating, or relationships, I think it's just more relations. I mean, there's some solid couples in Hollywood that have been married for 20 plus, 30 plus, 40 plus years, but it's very
right,
rare because you have people that really want to know about you. And that's another angle that I want to look at this, with a couple of the responses when I posted, with people being interested in other people's business.
right, right,
Well,
right.
if you're in Hollywood, if you're in the NBA, the WNBA, Major League Baseball, NFL, whatever, it's a given that anything you do will go viral at any moment because more people are paying attention to you than they really listening to the president of the United States, which is a dangerous place for us to be
Right.
for these TikTok age kids that just take it out of context or don't even realize what's going on. It's just it's a cat fight for real, but on the outside, on the inside, both of them are crying out for help.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's the thing about like mental health, right? Is that we're quick to judge, but we don't take an accountability of people's mental state, people's mental health. That's why some people have lapse of judgment, and they be in their emotions. So they post because you don't know what else to do. Like you might be going through whatever. So the real culprit here is like mental stability, mental health stability. Uh, Jen Eastman Miller, thank you for tapping in. Uh, Jen Miller said, I think a lot of times when famous people put their personal private business out there because they need the media feed. Oh, okay, so they just putting it out there basically for that attention grab at that moment to like promote something or just to become viral for that moment or for the day or whatever. I feel you. I can get next to that. Thank you for you know what I mean, tapping in and giving your opinion.
Yeah,
Again,
that's facts.
no facts. I also think people should just be mindful of the mental state. Like we need to be more uh proactive with checking our mental, speaking to a therapist, uh reading psychology books, and just taking those moments to ourselves to meditate, to pray, and just check our mental stability, because a lot of times we go through a lot of trauma. I look at trauma like when you have a disagreement with somebody. Let's say you have an argument, right? That's a level of trauma. It's not like trauma like somebody dying, but your emotional element has fluctuated, gone up, gone down, and that's something that you have to come down from. Think about whatever y'all was arguing, and and have a sound judgment. So we go through life. We go through all types of walks of life where we're dealing with people dying in our families. We're dealing with breakups. We're dealing with getting fired from our jobs. We're dealing with all types of different emotional stresses that cause mental anguish. All that is trauma. Even though there's big trauma, there's medium traumas and small traumas, all of that is trauma. So you have to address it properly.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? There's people, let me Google.
As
And
a Go ahead.
Elaine, thank you for tapping in. She said, I don't even know these people. Let me go Google. Yeah, so
See,
Joan,
that's what we need. That's what we need. That's what this is about.
facts. Because Jonah Hill basically is boy from Hangover,
That's
uh
yeah,
Neighbors.
a trilogy of movies.
Yeah.
Back in the day, that was all successful with Mike Tyson.
Yeah. He he's a writer as well. He writes scripts. He writes screenplays and things like that. So he's in the Hollywood fold like double time actually. Like you know what I mean. He makes a lot of money from writing and being an actor. The let me see if I could pull up a joint with him. Like this is this your boy right here. You
Yeah, for
see,
sure.
this your
His
boy right here.
biggest claim to fame is The Hangover. I mean, 40-Year-Old Virgin,
Yeah, yeah,
Click with Adam Sandler.
yeah.
Uh,
Click was good. I liked the Click. He
yeah.
just had a small role in that, but
hmm
I like Click too. That was a good joint.
Super bad. I mean, his resume is superb. Like him knowing to get behind the scenes and do directing and producing, and I've seen him in some. I think I seen him in some situations with Kenyon Barris. So
Yeah, he just wrote. Matter of fact, him and Kenyon Barris just they basically both co-wrote that last one he was in. You People with
yeah.
Eddie Murphy.
hmm
What's girly name he was in it with? His girlfriend that was in that movie.
Laura London.
Laura London. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Facts.
And that can go to your head. I'm rolling around in the bed with Lauren London. So, what are the chances
No
somebody like
fact.
me? So I think that went to his head. So I think, I'm not gonna judge him for whatever he was going to the therapist for, but just me following his career and knowing he's, slapstick type comedy, you know, SNL type dude. Now
Yeah.
and what really killed me and you people, they was actually on Crenshaw. Yeah, that
Yeah.
that threw me for a loop. I'm like, wait a minute, she agreed to that. This
No
is
facts.
sacrilegious right here. Then he had a gang scene in there. He was in the barber shop with them gangsters. Like he got a real live pass. He really they what I mean, show the
No,
real.
no
Show the real. They
facts.
would tore him to pieces.
No, they did. Yeah, no, that joint was good. I liked it, that movie. Like I watched that movie actually when it first came out on Netflix. I watched that joint like 3 times. I was like, I'm one of those people that like if a movie is good, because I'm from the VHS era where if it's a good movie and you got it and you rent it, you like to watch it like 5 and 6 times before you got to take it back to the rental place. So
hmm
I'm big on if it's a real good movie, I'll watch it like multiple times. You know what I'm saying? But
And
yeah, so Elaine said, okay, that's why I don't get into celebrity business. They need to be in my business. And she laughed and she said, no, for real.
mhm,
Tasha, Tasha Marie, thank you for tapping in. I appreciate you. Tasha said he was in a movie with Lauren London recently on Netflix. Yeah. Then she said, yeah, you people. And
mhm,
Treasure, thank you for tapping in. Treasure said, hey. Yeah, so we're talking about Jonah Hill and Sarah Bradley, basically the internet war of them going back and forth. And she basically showed like all of their like inboxes. She tried to basically show how narcissistic he was,
mhm.
and it didn't hit like everybody thought. And and my question to the world, to society and the internet is why aren't people tripping about her exposing their personal text messages when we just had what's her name? Aquila and the Bee, what's her name?
Uh, I'm just
Dang, what the I'm getting old. I'm blanking.
yeah, I'm just
What's her we just had that thing with Kiki Palmer. Dang, I couldn't say her name to save my life. We just had that situation with Kiki Palmer where everybody was tripping on her. I mean, tripping on her boyfriend because he said it's the dress for me, you're a mom. And they was like, he shouldn't have did that publicly. He should have waited, or he should have called, he should have texted her. And then we get a situation like this where she like exposing all they inboxes. And for those of you that's just tapping in, we're gonna put up the inboxes again. We touched on it. And let me take this off. And basically he gave this list of what his demands was, not really demands, but his boundaries. And as far as I know, I'm seeing people are agreeing with him. Like men are allowed to have boundaries, and it really shouldn't be nothing crazy said about their boundaries. All right, hold on. Treasure said, "I don't even know who they are." Laughing my ass off. Um, what's her face just said the same thing. Elaine just said the same thing. She ain't know who they were, but they're this is
We
them.
need we need y'all to share it.
Yeah,
You
we
know,
need y'all to share, share,
we
share,
need
share.
y'all to share it.
Um, basically Jonah Hill is the actor from Hangover, actor from Neighbors. He just had a movie with Laura London and Eddie Murphy and them. Him and Kenya, what's his name? Kenyon Barris.
Yeah, Kenya Barris.
Kenya Barris. They co-wrote their last movie, You People, and he's an actor. He's an actor and a writer. And look, I was trying to remember Kiki Palmer name. She was like Kiki. Kiki.
Oh, yeah, that's right. But yeah, on the flip side of it, with everybody saying people need to mind their own business, the one lady said, people need to be in my business, but so, everybody wants to be included, but at the same time, everybody wants to be private. But you can't have it both ways, especially if you're a star. People gonna be in your business. But
Yeah,
her actually making a big deal of, and she went further. It's so much stuff that went on with her post on social media. She was actually saying she was in a bathtub. I don't know if it was on her story or if it was on a post. I just saw the screenshot of her in a bathtub saying, I was really bored with you anyway. You know what I mean? You sound
right.
disgruntled. You sound disgruntled. You know what I mean? She got her hands up in the air, like, you know,
Yeah,
you didn't know how to handle a woman like me and did all of this stuff like
she
she
definitely was disgruntled. Treasure said, "I actually," she was like, she didn't know who he was at first, but she was like, she was like, "That's the funny guy." And then she said, I didn't think he was wrong. Everybody can have boundaries." And then she said, "I actually love him. He just didn't recognize him with hair."
yeah.
And then she said, "Nobody minds their business for real." Laughing my ass off. Show us. She said, "Show us. Show y'all what part." Um, I think
So
she's saying show them her saying the part about you couldn't handle a woman like me.
oh, y'all want to see that?
Yeah.
I I knew they was here for the toxic stuff. I knew it. I knew it, Rastic. We just
The
go
one
if y'all
he said she said the one where she was in the tub.
oh she want to see that?
Yeah.
It's at the it's in that one photo with him and her. It's the photo that's underneath. Didn't you put that up, Rastic?
This one right
No,
here?
nope,
No.
nope. It's a picture of them together. Yes.
Uh-huh.
No, that's
No, that
Alexia
ain't.
Pola. That's Alexia
Yeah.
Pola.
Hold on. Let me see. No, not this one. Hold on. Oh, it was on the website. Yeah, right here. Hold on.
It was on the article, which
Right here. I've been there. Oh, I ain't show it. My fault. Let me
yeah,
put it
yeah.
on the screen. Let me see. Damn. All right. Let me see. Let me see. Is it one of these or is it lower?
Nah, what I'm gonna
Screenshot.
do? I'm gonna go to the article and I'm gonna send it to your Joan. We'll put it up though. It's a
I
pic.
have been.
It's a picture from the actual article. It's a picture of him and her, and underneath.
Oh, right here.
No, that's not it. It's a picture underneath. I'm gonna go to the article and screenshot it. But show the picture of him in '07 when he looked like the penguin. Show that, show that picture.
he, he said when he looked like the
Yeah, not
penguin.
the John Travolta picture. Show when he looked like the penguin.
Hold on, man. Let me just go to.
Here, I'm gonna pull it up and send it to you. But in the meantime, we'll keep chatting about it. You know, I knew y'all was here for the toxics. We was trying to really try to breeze over it, but yeah, y'all here for the toxics. We
Yo,
got.
she said she laughed. She said they say I'm toxic. Laughing my ass off.
Damn, that sound like a movie title. What's up?
She said so he wasn't man enough. So she said he wasn't man enough.
She said she was bored with him. She said, yeah, he couldn't handle a woman like her, basically. Yeah,
Yeah,
we'll
I'm trying.
get to it though. We'll
Definitely
get
trying to
to it.
find
Just
that. Even the
I'll
person.
find it. Go ahead and do
All
your
right,
thing.
yeah.
That's
Send
it.
it to me or whatever.
Yeah. Welcome to Toxic Lane, y'all. We I mean we got time today. We got time today. Welcome to Toxic Lane. That's yeah, I mean.
Might be the name of my next book. Thanks for that.
Okay.
Who is she? Jennifer Miller. Jennifer Eastman Miller said, "Who is she?" Oh, they used to date. She's a surfer, like a professional.
She was a surfer and slash model. She modeled on a surfboard in her bikini. So yes, you knew what you were getting. That's why we were saying in that relationship contract that he posted, it could have been a joke between them.
Yeah,
Now we're seeing bits and pieces of it a couple years later when he's in a whole nother relationship about to have a kid. Like, we from the neighborhood, it's on site. You know what I mean? If you feel offended and you lash out online on site when this happens, you might
right.
get passed for it. You had a mental lapse, you had a breakdown, or you just was being abused and you was reaching out. Okay, fine. But
Yeah,
if you're if you was on Zoe, what is it, Zoe 100 or whatever, if he forced himself on you when you were 16 and now you're 31, like, I'm not going to say it didn't happen, but I'm just saying a lot of things happened in his career in the last 16 years,
you
and
could have been exposed that.
this is my first time hearing about it. You know what I'm saying? That's where we at with that.
So Jennifer says, so she's technically a nobody compared to him.
She's a model. I mean, she gets money, but I mean, he has production and writing credits. Like, he was on the ESPY Awards. If y'all remember when he first lost his weight,
Yeah,
he was on the ESPY Awards with Dwight Howard. So that really, boosted his ego for real. Like, look at me, I'm with the new Superman. You know what I mean? So I can see his ego being boosted. I can see him probably being a bit narcissistic after being that big. If you remember,
yeah. When he first lost the weight, like
he lost
everybody
the
was
weight.
like
He was he
showing the
was
pictures of him,
he was
and
throwing
like he
himself
was good.
around like.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, and similar to what happened with Jared from Subway.
Yeah,
Jared lost 280 pounds, and then everywhere he goes, people want his autograph. And he came from, he used to cry himself to sleep and all that type stuff.
yeah. Cold cry yourself to sleep type shit.
Yeah.
That shit crazy. But yeah, man, I just wanted to definitely touch on like how people felt, how women felt, and I just get the consensus that women it backfired on her because I don't feel like women are really feeling too sympathetic for her, and I don't feel like women are really drinking the tea.
Hmm.
And
And
yeah, that
you see what Jennifer said about his characters. She remember him from back in '06. His characters always had a cocky vibe to it.
hmm
Yeah. So, it's, whoa, I didn't mean to do that. But it's a lot. it's a lot that we have to really look at and say, well, you know, um, he showed us the signs of his narcissism. He showed
Yeah.
us. You know what I mean? So if whether he is or not, I'm not a therapist. I don't know if he is or not. But what he's shown me about, he running around, he in Crenshaw with Nip's ex. Come on, man. You know what type of ride you on after that? Crenshaw with Nip's ex. Never mind my color.
Hey, so to piggyback off of what Jennifer said, right? She with saying that I remember him back from Accepted. His characters always had a cocky vibe. I they did, but it was like a comical cocky, like you know what I'm saying. Like he's like, oh, okay, yeah, I didn't know, but yeah, I'm pretty dope. I'm pretty dope. Like he got that kind of energy with him. Like he's
Mhm.
like sarcastic, but like in a smug, sarcastic kind of way. Treasure says she didn't know all of this stuff about him. She asked, "So what is exactly a narcissist?"
Hmm.
So you think only a therapist can tell? And then she said, "Yes, very comical." No, I mean not just a therapist is trained professionally to diagnose, but you can
Let me
like
give
you know what I'm
her
saying?
let me give it a breakdown. Narcissism. Personality qualities include thinking very highly of oneself, needing admiration, believing others are inferior, and lacking empathy for others. So basically, you know, you you need people to pat you on the back. You need people to say that you the stuff. You know what I mean? So basically, um, when you got all of these elements in you, like you don't hear Denzel Washington talking about, name top 5 actors that are better than me. You know what I mean?
Right.
You probably can't, but he don't go around with that type of chip on his shoulder. You know what I mean? He the best, and he actually brought up a son that we didn't even know was his son, and
Yeah.
came acting, on crazy roles. Like he didn't, and he raised his son like that. Like you're not gonna live off of my name. You know what I mean? So, he
Yeah.
made a name for himself without saying I'm Denzel's son. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah, yeah.
Not
And
no.
I kind of I like that. I like that about their about the way Denzel and his son kind of navigated that. Because at first I'm thinking like he gotta feel some type of way that Denzel ain't really endorsing him. But I'm like, no, because when you see on the flip side of it, it helped him actually not be typecasted. Like, because it'll be, oh, that's Denzel's son, that's Denzel's son. Let's put him in these roles, put him in these roles. It was like he kind of carved out his own, so it helped him to carve out his own piece of the pie in the film industry. You know what I'm saying? But at first, I was like, damn, it's Denzel's son. Like, he ain't getting like the cosign or nothing. Like, but I think that kind of made him a better actor and things like that. Chauncey said therapists can't diagnose anyone, only psychologists. But just like somebody that if you got a flat tire, you don't need a mechanic to tell you have a flat tire. You know something is wrong with your car. You feel what I'm saying? And if you got a knocking in your engine, you don't need a mechanic to tell you something is wrong with your engine. You hear the knocking. Now you take it to that specialist to get it diagnosed. You take it to the mechanic and he can lift the hood and tell you what's going on underneath your hood. He can tell you what you need to do to fix it. Things like that. I married the two situations because you can tell when someone this is going out for asking what treasure acts. So like you think only a therapist can tell. Um people throughout walks of life, you know they have something going on. You know they have some type of issues when it's all about them. It's not even about their kids, but it's about them. Or if it's this, that, and the third, just certain signs, certain red flags give you that whoa, something is wrong with my car. Something I got a flat. I don't know if you are narcissistic or if you are a person that has NPD, but I know something is up with you. So let me just kind of take myself out of said situation. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's to answer her question. You can tell when something is going on with a person where they're very self absorbed, um, very manipulative, or whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? I think we all have narcissistic tendencies or traits, but we all aren't narcissistic people. Like there's certain times where you have to be selfish. There's certain times where, you know what I mean, jealousy will peak its head, but that doesn't mean you're a narcissist because you have said jealousy or you have said even if you could be a person that manipulate people and still not be a narcissist. You know what I'm saying? You might just be like, oh, let me manipulate this situation because it puts me in a better position to feed my family. You know what I'm saying? So touching on that, I just feel like that's really what it is, man. We got another guest, man. My man Stravy Stone's in the building. What's happening?
I ain't here. I'm not here. I'm not here for this one. Nah.
He said,
If that's
"I
where we start, if that's where I come in on, nah.
man,
Nope.
you should have
Y'all
been here
check
in the
out
beginning."
Renaissance Men podcast and all that good shit. I am not talking about that word. Next topic. Fuck you talking about.
Hey,
Pull the
Treasure said he a
plug.
narcissist.
Bro, you are as well. Go look at the pictures you post, T. That proves that you're a narcissist because you take pride in what you look like. Lex Luger,
no,
baby,
no,
stop
no, no,
talking.
no. Because you take pride in what you look like does not make you a
Bro,
narcissist.
no, it's an egotistical pride. Stop playing with me, bro. You really want to do this?
Hold on, bro. Listen,
Let me say
because
something. Let me say something as the podfather.
all right, go ahead.
Turn that golden mic down a little bit. You know what I mean?
Words matter.
Turn that golden mic down a little bit.
Oh, it's turned down.
It's way up, bro.
Nah, that's just how I talk.
Talk lower then.
Trust me. That's how I talk. You're
Talk lower.
but
We
anyway,
talk,
That's-
we talking about the topic, and then you coming in talking about next topic. This the topic the whole time we here.
about narcissism.
Narcissism,
we
Jonah Hill, all of that.
we
That's the
we
topic.
piggybacking off of what drew the whole Jonah Hill situation into what it was. You know what I'm saying? Because it stems from a place of mental instability. You feel what I'm saying?
Okay, but why like y'all just love that word? Like mental instability, we'll go with that. Why are we
So you just don't like the word narcissism? Is that what you
because y'all
saying?
using it wrong. Y'all are
No, we're
using it
not,
wrong.
bro.
All right. You
There's
you
a
said
medical term,
how you literally just said how you're using it proper way with the diagnosis. When
right?
people are toxic with it
Right.
and using
No,
it
no.
against people,
It has
that's
nothing to do with toxicity. It has nothing to do with toxicity.
how
It's
does
a
it not?
it's an illness. You may come off as
Wait,
toxic, but
what the
it's an
fuck? Listen to
illness.
what you just said. What is okay? So what is toxic? Toxic isn't an illness?
No, toxic is a trait, bro.
Yeah,
Okay,
it is
let's do
absolutely great.
let's use words. All right.
You got the stage, bro. Go ahead. Puff puff.
Hold
We're
on,
just
let me go.
about to define. We're gonna define the
Go
word
ahead.
toxic.
Let
All
him
right.
have the stage. That's what he came for, his grand entrance. Let him have the stage, bro.
That ain't what I came. Yo, what's up with you, old head? Like, what's up with you? Nah,
Spit
It's
for real.
your
all
Like,
about
what's up with you, gang?
hey,
spit
hold
your
on. Share
spit
the
your
live.
verse, yo. Spit
What's
Share
your
the
up with
verse.
live.
you?
Share the
Because
live.
that's
Share.
not what I came on here for. I came on here because he asked me to come on here,
Bro,
gang.
you
Like,
came
I
on and
don't.
you said next topic. We ain't doing that.
We ain't doing what,
Period.
nigga? What are you talking about?
We're not doing nothing that you talking about.
All right, so I guess we gotta have a different conversation. So we could do that on
Nah,
camera or
you
off
wanna
camera. Which
talk
one you
about
want to do?
what we talking about? Pull the plug and exit, bro.
Nigga, that's not
Come
your
on.
show. Who are you talking to?
Okay.
Yo,
Okay.
y'all tripping.
No,
Yo,
he ain't
y'all
tripping,
tripping.
gang. You see, I ain't come on here disrespecting him. He came on here trying to check
It's no
somebody. Who are you talking
disrespect.
to, bro? You don't know
It's,
me.
it's it's no disrespect. It's
You is
respect.
disrespecting me, nigga. Fuck is you
It's
talking about?
okay.
Most the
not
way you talk to a man, nigga, I'm a grown ass man. Fuck wrong
okay.
with you?
Okay.
Bro, I ain't come at you no kind of way on here. But you
All
came on
right,
here
so
talking to
listen,
me like
listen,
this
listen,
your
listen, listen,
shit.
That's
listen,
what you
listen,
call
listen,
This
toxic.
not your shit.
That's toxic. You're being
listen,
toxic.
listen,
No,
listen.
nigga, I'm standing up for myself and talking to you
Okay.
like a grown ass man.
I
You wanted
appreciate
that energy is here, nigga. What's up?
I appreciate you
What's
being
up?
grown. I appreciate you being grown. So let us continue the conversation.
All right, so listen, we got some comments. I'm gonna pivot into the comments, man.
Bro, I'm good,
I
bro.
think
Fuck
he
out of
would.
here.
So you good with what? You good with not reading the
Right,
comments?
right.
No, I'm cool on here, bro. I'm good. I'll holler at you.
Oh man, you tripping now? Because so
Beat it like Michael Jackson, nigga. I told you he was
yo,
gonna try to make an entrance and want to hear, nigga. I'm the podfather, nigga. I'm the content king around this. Yeah, I mean, y'all want to see
yo,
toxic? Y'all came for
what
toxic. Let's go, nigga.
what the
Y'all
fuck
came
just
for toxic.
happened?
You're gonna come in. We're having a discussion. We're talking about a specific thing. So you're coming on the pod. I didn't invite you, but you come on talking about next topic. We're talking about this the whole time. Tap in, ladies. Tap in, ladies. We need a female to come on. We have enough guy energy around here. You feel me? Share
Yo,
this
all right,
pod.
so let me go to the Jennifer said, I think he would be like that as a person. There are some people that are narcissistic and are horrible people, but there are people that carry an attitude with them that are considered narcissists. Attitude and narcissists can be very close. And I can agree with that. Chauncey Brown said, "Narcissist is not about being arrogant. It's about lacking empathy and not being able to self-reflect. Because if bragging makes you a narcissist, almost every rapper would be narcissistic."
Oh,
Jennifer
I got
said,
an answer for Jennifer. She asked who Sarah Brady was. Sarah Brady, not to pocket count, but she worth 3 million. Jonah Hill worth 70 million. So they're, they run across each other. I think he ran across her on social media, which I feel like, you knew what she was about when you got into her. I don't know if he really meant what he said about the contract, but you knew what you was getting into, and everything that he mentioned was everything that she does. So I can't really take the contract that seriously. But what we do know is they both need help. They both have mental issues. That's what we here for. We ain't here for no extra stuff. You know what I
"Yeah,
mean? We here for that particular reason. Like we're not selling nothing. I mean, we are, but I mean, our sales is online. Like we ain't gotta hop on here and beg for money or none of that type stuff. We on
right,
here really to help people. So if you're here to get help, if you're here to understand about the situation with Jonah Hill and Sarah Brady, that's what we here for. Period. Let's get the vibe back.
no, I hear you. Let me see. Let me get in these comments. What's a bunch of comments? That was so rude. Oh, they talking about what happened.
Yeah,
Okay,
what part of it was rude? I
have talk.
mean,
Hold on. I agree with.
yeah,
Okay, so toxic. What is it? I'm gonna try to go through these comments like real quick, right? Most narcissistic people don't help. Okay, hold on. Okay, she said that therapist thing. A
yeah.
psychologist diagnoses and a therapist treats the diagnosis. That's what Chauncey was saying. All
But
right,
yeah,
so
it's
treasure.
big. It's bigger than definitions here. What we're just talking about is people trying to get better. It doesn't matter the title. It doesn't matter who can do what. I can sit down with Rastic. If Rastic is having some issues, I can bounce it off of him and he can figure it out himself. That's kind of what healing is about. Talking to someone that you can talk to and you hear yourself talking and you kind of healing is within itself. You know, you need other people to help you, but let's not get into definitions and what does this and what does that. We all here to help each other, and that's share the live. We trying to get folks helped.
Share the live, y'all. Share the live. All right. So Treasure said he a narcissist, laughing my ass off. Chauncey said most narcissistic people don't get help, so it's rare they'll go get help or diagnosed. Treasure said he is it. She said, Lord, toxic is something people made up from laughing my ass off. Toxic is poisonous. Narcissistic people have toxic traits. I agree with Stravy. That's what Chauncey said. Um, hey, beautiful. She was talking to Jennifer. Jerry, Treasure said. She said, oh my
She just
God.
kept saying he. I don't know the he she talking about.
No, she was talking about Stravy because when he came in, she was like, he toxic.
I don't know, bro.
She said he's it, saying he was narcissistic.
You're right. I don't want to talk about narcissism. Like I'm not gonna dwell on him and what he said and did. You know what I mean? We way above that. You know what I'm saying?
Now,
I
bro,
hate I hate
Brody.
for it. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. What you was about to say? You hate for what?
I hate for people to get a look at something because historically when you see two people arguing, you don't know which one is the fool. So they're gonna come in and be like, oh, you trying to check me, old head? Like, first of all, that's disrespect. Like, I got age and I'm made it this far for a reason, but
Okay. So
old
let
head.
me give a
Go ahead,
a
go ahead.
chance, right? A chance for this to be a teachable moment.
Thank you.
Now, I think we all could learn from listening to each other and things like that. I think bro did come in a little hot. I think he disrupted kind of how where you was trying to come from your standpoint with, and y'all just kind of clashed. And I think just a moment of, all right, let me take a step back. All right, what's up? But it was like immediate, old head, and you trying to change the topic. Woo. So y'all both felt in y'all minds how y'all message was being blocked in some type of way, right?
Bro, let me say something.
Okay, go ahead.
When you come in the room, you check the temperature of the room. You know what I'm saying? I could be in a room handling business on the phone. You come in all loud and this is me. No, you come in and you check the temperature of the room and then you move accordingly. And I said what I said. Turn that volume down. Yeah, I mean, we're not on no goofy stuff. This is about a serious matter. This is about mental
Hold on,
health.
Strav said he came back. He said he gonna be chill and shit, but
Of
he wants to tap
course,
back in.
of course, we welcome it.
nigga.
Now what's up?
Nah, bro. I said I was gonna be chill, but like, bro, goofy. Like he just said on the goofies, bro. Okay, let me just
Disrespect. Old head is
let me explain
disrespectful.
myself. Let me explain
Old head
myself.
is
Go
disrespectful.
ahead.
Don't call me old
If
head.
if you feel that way, I call a lot of my niggas old head, and they
So
don't feel no
call
type
call
of
me what
disrespect.
I want to be called. Don't call me what you want to call me.
Okay, cool.
What is you waving your hand like? Okay,
Okay,
cool.
cool.
But
Okay,
okay,
cool.
so you saying that sincerely, or you just
Yeah.
saying that because you want to say something else?
I said, okay, cool. You don't
You
want to be
got the
called old head?
you
That's
got the
cool. We'll call
floor.
you Faji.
You got the floor. Go ahead and say what you got to say. You got the floor, bro.
This is what they were saying while the interaction was going on. She
Let him
said
say what
respect.
he got to say, bro.
She
Let
said,
him,
respect your elders, dude. I will. He don't want to be called old head. I'll
That
respect
was,
that.
but Strav, that was from when y'all the first. It's a
I'm
bunch
with
of
it.
you.
I'm respect. I'm chilling, bro. I'm
All
listening.
right. No, I'm just letting you know that these comments is from when you
No
first
doubt.
came.
No doubt.
So then she said the man in the white is being grown. Then she said very grown and respectful. Then she
Bro,
said,
she picked her side. That's cool.
no, I feel you. And then she
You
said,
get
bye.
what I'm saying?
this
Right.
ain't a
Then she,
battle, Strap. This ain't no battle.
Bro,
We
bro, but
we are
that's what they
content
made it. It's
creators.
cool. You
This
get
is
what I'm
no
saying, Rasty,
battle.
correct? Rasty, you get what I'm saying, bro?
Yeah, I get what you said.
Okay, we good.
But like,
So,
listen,
so,
listen.
so you ask,
I'm
so you asking Rastic to pick a side? That's what you
No, it's
saying?
Rastic's show. He understands what's happening, so
Okay,
we good. Like,
okay.
I'm
so
not.
Go
look.
ahead.
Can I
You can't.
explain why I came in the way I came in?
Go ahead. Go ahead. You got the floor, bro.
Well, every time me and Rastic do a show, that's how we do it. So that's just how we come in. That's how I
Sometimes we
come
can.
in. I'm
Okay.
animated. You don't know that because you don't know me, like I said. But
I
if you
know
watch
you. You have been on my page. I've been on your page. Maybe
you,
not.
you've been on my page, but we've never met each other. We've
Okay,
never interacted like as far as like literally speaking, right?
that's fine.
Right. So like that's fair to say, right? Because it's true.
It is,
Right. So you don't know that I come on animated. I'm an animated nigga,
bro.
bro. I'm that's me.
Bro,
I'm a
ask.
joking person. That
Okay,
like
here's what you do, Stravy. Ask Rastic who I am to him. Ask him since you want to ask questions. Ask him who I am
I
to
well
him.
I know that already. I know.
Okay, so if you know that, why you come on here like you don't know me?
What
Every single thing
you don't know me
I've
though.
supported everything that Rastic has done. I've
I get
supported it. I know the
I
people he's
respect that.
teamed up with. I know who he's interviewed with. He's my business partner.
I respect that. But y'all business don't got nothing to do with me and Rastic business.
Okay. Well, when you come on here and think you just going to change the topic, that's not going to happen.
Bro, I was joking, bro. Why you think he
Jonah
was
Hill was
laughing?
joking too. Jonah Hill
You
was joking too. We're
why
trying to
no, why you
trying to
thought he
point
was
that out. We're
what?
trying to stay on that. You want to argue. Say what you got
Bro,
to say about the topic.
it
If
was
you
a
ain't got
lo-
nothing to say about the topic, unplug again. Be gone. Talk about the topic, what we talking about. I don't
we
need
could
you
do that.
explaining yourself. Talk about the topic. That's what you came back for. Or you
You was
came
just
back with
talking
attention.
about what I was doing prior to, so I was explaining why I came on that
Thank,
way.
thank you, sir.
It's
Let's talk
cool. We
about
could stay on
let's
the
talk about the
topic.
topic. Thank you. Thank
Rapid is your floor, is your show, so we can follow how you going, bro.
no, no doubt,
I
no doubt.
listen. Let me do this though. Can I do this as a man? Let me sincerely apologize to the audience because that's not pod etiquette. I only been doing podcasts for 2 years, and my OG in this. Sorry if calling you an OG offended you, bro, but it's Rastic. Jay Rastic is my Joe Button. I'm like the Queen's Flip. I'm animated. I'm wild. I'm loud. I apologize if that offended anyone on this stream.
you. Okay.
Treasure, since you were specifically offended, I want to apologize to you. And Sir Podgy, I want to apologize to you for calling you old head and
Thank you,
getting
bro.
disrespectful. Sincerely.
Thank you,
Now
bro.
we can get to the topic.
I know you're a big Joe Buttons fan. You know what I mean? So you know how they give it up on there. Rory and Maul, Ice and Ish. You know what I'm saying? So don't take it personally. I'm just like this. Just like you said
Teachable
you're
moment,
like that.
bro. I can own up to when I was wrong. I'm a grown. I'm
You
grown, bro. That's a part of
don't
growth.
have to.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I was
You
wrong, so I offended you in the sense of you didn't know how I am,
you
and
keep
I
saying
came
that.
off wrong. So I
If
apologize.
you've done business with Rastic, I've watched every show he's done since he was 19 years old.
So in that case, you knew how I come on, right?
Yes.
So why you just say that? Why did I come on all animated and stuff? Because you know I do that.
Okay, just check the temperature. I'm
So
just
I
telling
feel
you.
like
I'm
what he's
telling.
saying is he
Just
know
check the
you, right?
temperature, bro.
But he know that you go come in with the extra and then switch the shift of the energy. And he at that time the energy he didn't want to shift it because we was talking about some serious shit. That's
I
all.
didn't I didn't know what y'all was, bro. I just got back from taking my boys to the park. You know that. Like you asked me to come on. I got back. I'm supposed to be
And
going to do another pod, but I'm
we
doing
want
this
you
for
on,
you,
bro.
bro. It's cool. I
We
I
want you on.
apologize sincerely. We can go on to the. I mean, I'm
Chauncey
sorry.
said,
I
Chauncey said,
apologize.
Chauncey said, I know you Stravy Stone, so you good. I was cracking up like wow.
Oh, she don't know me.
No,
Okay.
she was a
But she
part. She
said
was
she know his.
she was
I know. I'm just
Yeah, she
playing.
was
I'm
commenting
just
on.
playing. She know how he is. He's animated. He's Queen
Yeah.
Flips. That's cool. You Queen Flips. I'm Taxstone. Tax season.
We in here, but look. So touching on the Jonah,
I don't know what that means, but yeah, go
If
ahead.
you're a podcaster, go Google who Taxstone is.
Taxstone locked up for a minute, ain't he?
He is.
Oh, okay. I wouldn't equate myself to that person.
yo,
Well, that
this is
it's
good. This is good
it
podcasting right now.
is. It is. And if you really want it, the history, you talk about Joe Buttons and all of that. It was
I'm not
tax.
talking about that. I wanted to get back to the
Oh,
topic.
okay, go
Jonah
ahead and
Hill.
talk about the topic because you brought that up. And now when I talk about it, then you want to no. Let's
You
get back
no,
on
you
what we're
told me
doing.
not to talk about
I
nothing but
don't.
the
I
topic.
don't tell. Okay,
You did say that.
you
Rewind the
got the
tape.
you got the
You, s-
floor, bro.
you say go on the
Let's
topic.
see what you got
So
to say about.
On the Jonah Hill shit,
Okay, thank you.
I feel I feel um like bro said, he knew what he was getting into. He gave her like specifics on what she was literally into. And with that, it's like you kind of was giving her an ultimatum. You either do this because this was what you was on, or you can't fuck with me. Which at the end of the day, you really an ultimatum is an ultimatum. You either go with it or you don't. You know what I mean? Like that's just I
So
feel like
how
it was
you?
weird. I agree
So
with bro. I agree
my
with bro on the topic.
my question is to you, Strav.
I mean Podgy, respectfully.
How do you feel about like? Do you feel like he was like he was being uh he was doing too much with his
I feel
demands?
I feel like he was flexing his muscle being like who he is. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to say like his namesake, but like his name may not be as big as I caught the tail end of what you were saying, Podgy, with the Denzel thing. But like like flexing like who he was. Like, man, I'm Jonah Hill. You know what I mean? Like I don't need you, shorty. I could pick another chick off Venice Boulevard. Like, you know what I mean, some adventure, whatever the fuck. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like he was on some shit like that because of who he is. He can't do that. He couldn't do that to a J Lo. Like, yo, shorty, you can't talk to Puffy no more. You can't talk to all the birthday gifts from Puffy is dead. You can't do that. He can't do that to a J Lo. So he did that to a chick that like he flexed his muscle a little bit. I feel like if
Yo,
I'm
let
out
me.
of if I'm out of place with that, I apologize. But
No,
that's
you good. That's your opinion. You know what I mean? You good.
Mhm.
Let
yeah,
me take a pause for the cause. Elaine said, "Why you smoking that damn cigarette?" And she said, "Let's talk about that damn cigarette." Listen, Elaine, I had to take a pause for the cause because I got a little stressful for a second. I was like, oh,
Both
he's
of y'all
stupid.
smoking,
Yeah, man, it's
but this,
going out. No more
this is.
cigarette.
I mean, when you watch Drink Champs, they get drunk. They get
Drunk,
pissy drunk,
yeah,
and
drunk.
people don't be like, put that bottle down. He's like,
Facts.
I don't know if y'all know this, but the guy behind Drink Champs who's making all of those deals is Leo Cohen.
yeah.
Or is it Leo Cohen? Or is it Jimmy Iovine? It's Jimmy
Jimmy
Iovine, right?
Iovine, Jimmy Iovine, yeah, yeah,
Jimmy
yeah,
Iovine. So he actually gave them a label. Drink Champs is actually a label. He
yeah.
he really rolled it out
They can they can
for
actually
no
sign like artists to Drink
it,
Champs, the label, the music
it,
label, like you know.
exactly. And this is podcasting is about business. You know what I mean? Business over everything. We have toxic topics, we have situations where people are brought together and people know that, this is staged. You know what I mean? Y'all just tried to make, a frenzy or go viral or whatever, but most people is going to come on and be who they are going to be. I do appreciate that, but I do this like I can't say I do it for bread and meat, but I do get paid for this. But I have several other streams of income, but I have a lot to give, and I'm passionate about podcasting. So, you know,
No, I
that's
feel
me.
you. Jennifer said, "Why is she calling it abuse?" Um, I think she's because she's trying to like she wants to use trigger words
I was just about to say that. Yep.
for for the general public to crucify him, but I really think it backfired on her.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think the public is crucifying him. I think actually, because like I said earlier in the pod, earlier like an hour ago, I think what happened in this situation is that women. I was shocked. I thought women were going to hop on her
Crucify him.
side, and most of the women are saying he's allowed to have a preference. He's allowed to set up boundaries, and that's actually a healthy trait that people have is by setting up boundaries. You know what I mean? Because boundaries keep you away from those toxic people. Because a person that's toxic, they're going to want to move the goalposts. They're going to want to move your boundaries. And if you stand strong on your boundary, then they start throwing slurs at you, toxic masculinity and shit
Mm-hmm.
like that. You know what I'm saying? It's because you're holding on to your boundary. And men do it too. Like when a woman is holding on to her boundary, we want to call her bitchy or prissy, or she thinks she's too good, or she probably like a gold digger or whatever. Boundaries are there to help you. Boundaries are set so you don't let nobody walk all over you. And even in this pod, it was a boundary. Like Podgy was setting a boundary. I don't want you to come in doing this, that, and the third. Bro was setting a boundary like this is me. You know what I mean? And look what happened. Now we at a place where we came to an agreement that okay, yeah, let's coexist in this space. And now we got all our shit out. I move like this. I move like this. Now we can coexist in this space. And that's healthy. You know what I'm saying?
For
She also
sure.
said, Jennifer also said, any person that has been mentally or physically abused understands boundaries.
So from what I've seen from both, she said, I agree, Jay Rastic. Okay. Um, from both aspects, with him putting together a documentary that's about therapy. You know what I mean? Let's not put a tag on it where,
Now you talking.
certificates and whatever. It's about therapy. So by him showing that he was in therapy, because this is about his therapist.
Right.
So we know he has issues automatically. She was an admitted bipolar person, just
Self-admitted. She admitted that herself.
self-admitted bipolar. So they both have issues. So him actually putting it out there that this is the situation that I'm looking for, it's a sign of, and I don't even like the fact that we just got a portion of, what I mean, that romantic contract. We only have a portion of it, and we don't know the exact reasoning that he typed that.
Right,
They could
right.
have been chilling and joking with each other, and then years later, when they're not in a relationship, now she wants to screenshot this.
I
How
agree.
how
Because
how convenient. I'm about to have a Netflix special, and I'm about to have a kid. How
yeah,
convenient.
I want to piggyback off that what you just said, right? It feels like this could be a possible role. Like every time I'm dealing with Hollywood, all right, Hollywood. Let me stop saying that. Hollywood. Everything to me is always a rollout for something. And Podgy touched on he has a documentary coming out about his therapist. It's called what was it again? What was his name?
Stutz, Dr.
Stutz.
Stutz.
Dr. Stutz actually was his therapist, and he's doing a movie about this said doctor about mental illness, right? So then all of a sudden, here comes the screenshots, like bro said. So these screenshots are, like he said, it's only showing us that portion. We don't see what was said before. We don't see what was said directly after. It's like she's picking and choosing. Oh, let me screenshot this and give this to the public. Oh, look, he's narcissistic. Oh, look, he's this, that, and the third. It's like, give us the whole thread and then let us read that. And then, you know what I mean? But he might have said something about how he wants you to choke on his manhood, and you probably was like, yeah, I love to choke on your manhood. You don't want the public to see that part, so you just giving us bits and pieces of the conversation that was had. You know what I'm saying? So it's like But I do think it's a rollout because the movie come out November 17th. That gives us enough time to talk about this, then to let it die down, and then right before the movie come out, it gets brought back up again.
Indeed.
Jennifer said, "Are they both Aries?"
I
What?
gave her half an answer, which it should be funny. He, he's a Sag. Jonah Hill.
He's a Sag.
Just like me and somebody else I know in this comment section.
Chauncey said, "That's fair to say, Podgy, but at the same time, people do that as a promotion to market a documentary." Podge said, "Jonah Hill's a Sagittarius."
Right.
Facts. Like we ain't here though. Yeah, like I just think this all could be publicity for that. Also, I don't agree with the whole trying to like call him out. And I mean, we touched on it. We touched on it actually. So I mean, if any don't nobody else got anything to say, we could close the live out for real, for real.
Nah, we gonna keep this thing going. Stravy, your
Senior,
turn, Stravy.
Senior, what's happening? Thank you for tapping in.
Well, on the Jonah Hill joint, I just feel like um he said what he said. He feel like, but like now that you say the whole rollout shit, like I don't know. I overthink things.
All right, so
Right.
what's your overthinking? What like let's tap into this the
Well,
mind of Stravy.
Jonah Hill's last movie was with Lauren London, right?
Yeah,
Joined with Eddie Murphy.
yeah.
Facts.
What was his job on that movie?
Podcasting.
He knew everybody was gonna run to their pods and talk about this shit. This is the topic, bro. And look how smart he is. Right after the Usher and Keke Palmer shit, wow, Shorty, drop that shit. Drop that shit right now. It's gonna all work. Bro, he tried to, and who was he trying to get hip with in the Eddie Murphy movie? Niggas! He wanted to get with the niggas. Come on, bro. Jonah Hill ain't stupid. Jonah Hill ain't stupid. He knew what he's doing. He knew what he was doing since Super Bad. You know what he's doing. No, I'm just, but my fault. I'm just playing.
No, you
I
good?
do
No, you
think,
good?
I do agree. I think it was a rollout. My
You good?
fault.
Chauncey said a podcast or a boxing match. LOL. I don't know. I don't know what that was too though. Jennifer said, "Has Jonah came back with anything?" As far as I know, I haven't seen anything
No,
from him.
I ain't seen no tweets or nothing.
Well, this it could be a fire that he set. You know what I mean? Like
So
I
he's
think
watching it
he's
burn a little
watching.
bit.
Yeah, he's watching it percolate, and then at it might be at the premiere. You know what I mean? Jonah's finally going to say something. How
Right.
convenient it's premiere time. So you know,
Yeah, yeah,
I could see it unfolding like that.
yeah. I could definitely see that as well. Definitely. So yeah, right now he probably just sitting on it. He ain't really. He gonna let it, like you said, let it percolate a little bit,
I believe
and
that.
we gonna see what happens in the future. We gonna see what happens in the future with it. But yeah, shout out to Jonah Hill though. I personally I like the boy. Like you know what I'm saying. I like his writing.
Super
I like
talented.
I like his skill set as an
Yep,
actor.
I agree.
Um, I think he's very funny in comedy movies. I think some people are hit or miss in comedy movies. I think he's a hit as far as like comedy movies and embodying his said character. Oh, she said Jennifer also said, look at Will and Chris. Took Chris a year. I still think they was acting. The first thing I said when I
Was
saw
it was
that,
fake?
that's the
First thing you
first thing
said.
people told me I was
That's a
crazy.
fact. That's a
People told
fact.
me the first thing I said, I hit strap. I'm like, yo, that shit, they staged that.
He said that shit fake, bro. I said, you sure? He
Man,
said, nah, bro, listen, I do film. That shit was fake.
for
They
real,
just
like
let him walk up there? Nah, bro. I'm like, All right.
I'm a
No.
I'm a director. I'm a director. Like that whole thing just looked like a scene in a movie. And then you got to think these are two actors themselves,
Right.
and we're in a room full of actors. What's
Right.
the best place to get something like this off in a room full of the best actors, the best directors, the best filmmakers, like the best entertainers? This was
Yeah.
like let's pull a trick on the world. The nigga Will Smith get banned from the Joan for 10 years, all that shit, right? And then it helped his career.
Yep.
He dropped that movie, the slave movie, Emancipation. That shit went crazy
Did it?
because yeah, far as what you want to call it, Netflix,
Right. No, I'm not being funny. I'm
yeah.
yeah.
That joint went crazy.
Yeah, it
Okay.
was crazy. Yep. And it's I don't know, we're so selective in what we feel is talent. I mean, Jonah Hill is absolutely talented. Like Stravy said, he's absolutely talented. He was somebody that we probably would see. Um, Saturday Night Live been on like 40 something years.
Yeah.
His whole career, he could have been writing and putting skits together for them, legitly getting that bag because he's that talented.
Yeah, as a
These are
writer,
facts.
I agree. His writing skill set is like phenomenal, to be real. um, Jennifer said facts, and then she said, and they both made money off it. Yeah, because it's like Chris Rock don't say nothing for a year, and
Mm.
his special was the most anticipated special since VHS tapes almost. It was like, oh, what is he gonna say? Is he gonna say something about the Will Smith thing? Is he gonna say something about the
Mm-hmm.
slap? And I feel like he did it right because he kept it quiet. That was his wealth. That was his money. Was what is he going to say? And you're a stand-up comedian. The best place to address it is on stage in a comedy special. It's like that's his goal. That's his goal. All right, let me not speak on this. Let me not go to the podcast and talk about it. Let me not go on the radio and talk about it. I'm gonna be
Mm-hmm.
quiet this whole year. So when I do say something about it, all eyes
It's
on
gonna
me
go
like Tupac.
crazy. Yep.
All eyes on me. Tupac. You feel me? It was in the
Yeah.
contract. She said it was in the contract that he
It
can't say
was.
nothing.
For the
No, it was.
movie?
It was. It was in his contract that he couldn't say nothing.
Oh,
He was saying stuff at his
I didn't
shows.
know that. I
Bro,
didn't
he
know
was
that.
locking up. He had people locking up their phones. He had been doing it like Ice, because he said I'm a fan of it. That's the only reason I know that. Ice went to two of his shows, and he said he did the same set as the Netflix special. It's just
mhm.
nobody could
See,
show it.
Yeah,
now
it was
y'all showing me something different because I didn't know that, and that's genius in itself too.
right. And to see the Netflix rollout, he had a rollout with it. Um,
Yeah,
Chris actually he made history. This was the first ever live Netflix event. So if you
the
saw the
first ever.
live and then you saw the other the edit
Is we froze?
I think he froze. Oh, he back. He back.
Are you back? You back?
He back.
Your audio.
We can't hear you. Yeah, the audio. We can't hear him.
He gonna come back in. But
Okay.
yeah, like I just thought that was just I didn't know that it was a he couldn't speak on it. But now I think with oh, and Jennifer said she was just joking. Like she didn't know that she like me. She didn't know that it was a real thing
Yeah,
or
no,
whatever.
he dead ass. He it was in his contract that he couldn't talk about it because he gave the rights to it to Netflix.
it's
Okay.
called a gag. It's called a gag order. The same thing. Tony Braxton. She had a lawsuit against LaFace. Everybody was like, she was making 25 cent an album or something. She ended up, selling her Grammy dress, and I don't know if she sold the Grammy, but she couldn't say nothing for 10 years, and she finally came out and spoke about the situation. It's called a gag order.
Right, right. Yeah, and that's the crazy part is I didn't know that he signed the gag order to for that, but I didn't know he sold the rights to Netflix already.
Yep.
I thought maybe he wasn't talking about it, and then he's like, okay, let me go to Netflix with this, and because he's one of the top comedians. Him and Dave Chappelle is like the top paid comedians for their specials on Netflix anyway. So I think that was dope. That's genius. I think a lot of comedians need to make people lock their phones up at their sets because it makes their job harder,
Right.
and because they have to come up with brand new material and they might be on tour, and it's like I
Oh,
might go to 5-6 cities. If you lock up your phone, people can't stream it to Facebook or stream it to wherever. You can use the same material for 5 or 6 states or 5 or 6 cities, and then come like look, we didn't know what he was gonna say on the Netflix, but we knew he was going to address the Will Smith slap, but he waited. It was like the pace of the whole joint was like, okay, get to the joint, get to the joint. Then at the end, he finally said something about Jada Pinkett Smith and finally said something about Will Smith. And it was genius to name it. What was it? Emotionally. I forget the name of that shit. What was that Netflix called? It was called
it was forgettable.
something anger, like emotional anger or some shit.
It was forgettable or unforgettable. One of those.
Geo, thank you for tapping in. Geo said, "What's going on in here?" He said, "Call me crazy, but I don't find him that funny anymore." Who? Chris Rock.
I agree.
Let me ask.
I never really found Chris Rock funny.
I agree.
I liked him better in movies. I did
Bigger and
like this
Blacker was
special.
lit though. Bigger and Blacker was lit.
Let me
I think Bigger and Backer might have been his best stand up.
I agree.
let me ask the podcasters and the audience. Did everybody see Chris Rock, and did everybody see Marlon Wayans as well? Because he had a Netflix special. Was it Netflix or was it Hulu?
No, that I think it was Netflix.
He had a special, and that was his topic as well. Did you see
Mm-hmm.
that, Stravy?
Who is it?
Marlon Wayans.
Marlon Wayans.
I didn't see his special. No.
Well, you know he has a history with Jada Pinkett. Like they kicked it, back in the day. He
Yep.
really, you know, he went in, and it was kind of genius the way he did it. But the family he comes from, Keenan.
You froze. You freezing again, bro.
Yeah, I feel like he beat it into the ground. But production wise, putting it together, I thought it was greatly produced. But I never thought Sean or Marlon was that funny. I've kicked it with him,
Now,
and
Marlon, I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't gonna hold you.
Marlon's hilarious.
Marlon, funny
he
as fuck on
he
on
sit
stand up.
on stand up.
No.
Yeah, bro. That one joint he did before all of the commotion, bro. That shit, he knocked that out the park, bro.
I,
I forget the name of that shit,
But
but
see
that
how
shit,
forgettable it is.
yeah,
He
I don't.
just the name, because we in a.
but he made you laugh.
Yeah,
Okay,
he made me laugh almost through the whole
he
joint. I ain't
he's
felt like that since Cat Williams.
he's to me, Sean and Marlon, they're both situation comics. They do
Yeah. Yep.
sitcom, they do
Yep.
television stuff. They great at that because of the family that they came into.
Right.
Yeah,
The
that yeah,
natural
I
range.
agree. I agree with them being those type of comics. Like I like they when they do like white chicks and shit like that. Yeah, I fuck with that. But Marlon, that one joint he did, Blackish, I think it was some shit like that.
You talking about stand up or you talking
The
about?
stand up joint.
Oh, okay. I don't
That
know.
shit was you gotta go watch that joint, bro. That shit was funny as hell, bro.
No, I
Like
know what you're talking about.
I was like, yo, he knocked this joint out the park because I didn't expect it to be that good. I was watching it with low expectations, and Blackish, yeah. Marlon the funniest out of all of them. Marlon was going crazy on that stand up. I was
Oh,
No,
like,
he's. You said he the funniest?
that's what Gio said. Gio said Marlon the funniest out of all of them.
no.
No,
Funnier
sir.
than Damon?
Damon is the funniest that
Thank
came out
you.
of
What
that
are you
camp.
doing? What? Damon Wayans is the funniest Wayans of all. Like,
Yeah.
He
what?
said Gio said out of the brothers.
Oh, okay. They all brothers.
Right. That's what just threw
Cause
me off.
is they Damon ain't I thought Damon was like the uncle or some shit.
No,
No,
they all
Keenan
brothers.
Ivory is the oldest brother. Then is Damon. Then is Marlon Sean. Then not in order, but like as
Oh,
far as comedy.
Yeah.
the other boys is the nephews. That's on the like
Yeah,
BET.
Damon Jr.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
them
Yeah,
Damon.
niggas
yeah.
like, yeah, it's a given. But Damon, he did a stand
Selective.
up.
My fault, not to cut you off. Selective
But
outrage was the name of Chris
okay,
Rock joint. Yeah,
Chris Rock. Okay, that was the thing he just did.
yeah. Selective outrage with the Will
Okay,
Smith shit.
That was a genius title.
I love that. I was like,
yeah,
oh,
yeah.
okay.
Look what Chris comes from. A lot of people like they don't like him or he's not. I personally, I don't like his voice. I
Right.
think, I
Right.
think, I think Tone Rock is funnier than Chris Rock.
Yep.
But my thing is,
Yes.
uh,
Tony is way funnier.
yeah, he is, and Tone would not let nobody walk up on him and slap him. Trust me. You know what I mean?
Facts.
I worked in a comedy club for 2 years. Like I was around all these dudes on a regular. So you know what I'm saying? It's like I I appreciate Damon and Marlon. I mean, you said he made you laugh, but you know, I didn't laugh too much. But I love
Gio
all
said,
these shows. What'd he
yeah,
say?
yeah. I do. I love all their show shit is like they come from that bloodline. You know what I'm saying? It's like anything they do movie wise and TV show wise, it's almost like it's gonna be a hit. You know what I'm saying?
If
G
Go ahead.
Gio said Damon funny as fuck too, no cat, but to me Marlon funnier.
But see, what you have to do is research. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Damon, as a stand-up comedian, he did his last stand-up like in the mid like 90s. He retired before 2000 came in as a stand-up and just started doing TVs and whatnot. So when he retired, the actual name of the stand-up was called The Last Stand.
Oh, put it on Podgy. Put it on Podgy. He talking that shit. Go ahead.
he
Put it on
he
Podgy.
he slammed the mic when he got done, which a lot of people start slamming the mic after him, which
The mic drop shit. Yeah.
The Last Stand. Go do your research. Go on
Yeah.
YouTube.
Listen,
Pull up The Last
Damon,
Stand by Damon.
Damon and Jim Carrey. Like, come on, man. Like, that was they gang. Like, them two together.
Right.
Marlon can't touch him stand up wise.
Gio,
Stand up
Gio
wise?
said Gio
Nah.
said Dion Cole is my man. Funny as fuck. Dion Cole is funny as fuck.
Yeah. He
Gio
I
is.
said I'm
like
a
Deion Cole old sets. He's more so a writer now.
He said
yeah.
he gonna go watch it. That's what's up. The Last Stand. It was in the 90s. He retired in the
Yeah,
90s
that
as
shit was
a stand-up.
lit.
Super late, and he slammed the mic when he left, and then everybody started doing it after it. But if you look at and Live in Color, which is Keenan's creation,
Hmm.
the comics that came out of there, Tommy
Oh,
Davidson,
top
David
notch, top
Allen
notch,
Greer, Jamie Foxx, like
top notch, top notch.
man, and
Absolutely.
Jim Carrey, like Vonnie's saying, like he just came out and just ridiculous with it, so
Yeah,
and even
Giovanni said Jim Carrey the goat.
and
Bro,
I
little
like
known fact, he almost didn't get on the show, bro.
Jim Carrey.
Yeah. And then Keenan was like, bro, bring me somebody. And Damon was like, bro, I got this cat. You gotta come see him. And he
Mhm.
showed him Jim Carrey. And from there on, it was the rap. I just got done watching the creation of In Living Color. I've been like, I
Uh-huh.
dive into a bunch of crazy shit, man. And like comedy is one of the things I love. So
Oh yeah, I go
to
for
go back and
comedy
watch
first.
them,
Yeah,
yeah, bro.
yeah,
Living
and
color.
just to touch on this mental health topic that we talking about, I'm glad that Vonnie brought up Jim Carrey because we saw him go through a mental break meltdown. Mental breakdown. We saw that, And
Yeah.
we see him disappear and come back with all this bushy beard and stuff. He was going through some things, and we blame it on a female.
I
We
feel like
blame
Jim Carrey. I feel like Jim Carrey unplugged from the Matrix, man.
eh,
I feel like he really started seeing shit for what it really was,
Right.
and
That's where I'm at. That's where I'm at. He started getting them serious movies, the
you
23
know what I'm
movies,
saying? Like,
and
come
we know how
on,
they play with numbers. We know how they play with numbers.
mhm.
I mean, us three at least. I know for sure we know how they play with numbers. So when he did that
Geo's
23 movie and it was scary and it was like
no
the
fact.
the
I think he
parallels and
started
the
really like seeing shit for what it was, and then with the one joint where what's that joint where he was on the TV show 24/7
Truman Show.
Truman Show. Come on,
Yeah.
bro.
He
I
was
think we
telling us.
I think we really living in a Truman Show for real. Let me start with it before I start jumping down the rabbit hole. Jim
That's
Carrey and Arnez J are the best physical comedians.
mm,
He said, "Hold up, hold up." He said, "Did he?" He said, "Did he have a breakdown or a breakthrough?" That's what Gio said.
Yeah, breakthrough.
however you want to look at it. However you want
Nah.
to look at it. But we know
Um,
we looked at Dave Chappelle when he disappeared for 10 years. Oh, he's in Africa. I doubt if he was in Africa, but whatever you say, he came back and got the bag that he was supposed to be dealt, and did it on his own terms. So, how
Yeah,
crazy is that? You know.
yeah. I think okay. So getting off topic, right? So is Dave Chappelle a clone?
yeah, we doing that.
Look at Stravy like, man, I'm out of here. I'm
Right,
out of
bro.
here.
We doing that right now. Like,
Stravy like, I'm out of here, man.
Yeah, yeah.
They
bro, I
still
just
they
got done. Side. My fault. My fault. My fault. Go
No,
ahead.
go ahead, go ahead, go ahead. You just what?
Nah. Bro, this girl posted like Jamie Foxx. This woman, I don't want to call her girl. This woman posted Jamie Foxx, and she like, I can't believe y'all think this Jamie Foxx. And I'm like, oh man, we either like too woke or we like
I,
completely blind to the, like. Oh man, y'all took this shit too far. Okay, I
I,
don't.
I knew
I think
I knew I was gonna fuck niggas up with
I,
this Dave
I'm with
Chappelle again.
I'm with Podgy with this. Listen, I don't think that Chappelle was a goddamn African. Number one, if he was in Africa, I'd have fucking get that swole. What? Fuck, he was eating over there. Like,
he, he must have been in South Africa. He in South Africa.
this was the light skins,
They eating good down there in South Africa.
bro. Like, there's no way, like, bro. So I'm like, all right, gang. He had to be in Ohio on his farm with cows and chickens and pigs, eating a whole bunch of Asian cuisine with his Filipino wife,
He do got his own farm though.
and was getting husky, bro. Like, this nigga, come
Yeah,
on, pause. Like, there's no way. Like, there's no way, bro.
right.
Chauncey said any entertainer that work extremely hard will deal with health because the entertainment industry is tough.
I absolutely agree because look at Michael Jackson.
Yeah, facts.
He worked himself to literally death. And the
Yeah,
people who subscribe that medication to him, it's called propofol. I know a lot
propofol.
about
Yeah,
it
that
because
milk, that white milk.
Yeah, man.
it's called propofol. So the people who were setting up his last tour, This Is It, they pretty much gave him that doctor and ended up, he couldn't sleep. He was just on tour, couldn't sleep. They put him on propofol, and that was his downfall. That was his to the death
I'm
of him.
sorry.
So,
That's so insensitive. I just laughed because this is it. Like, damn,
but you totally right, Chauncey, on that.
it did that shit on purpose to my nigga. This is it. Fucking,
Bro, ain't that
This-
weird though? Like
you
this is
putting this
I
it.
shit
see
in
what
you.
you did. I see what you did, Stravy.
It's a wrap. Like that. No, I feel like they did that to him. Like, damn, they took Mike from us, bro. Fuck the
They
Illuminati,
did.
bro.
Did he say those words? Man, I think we
I
about to.
know.
Thanks for
I
coming
hope
out,
they ain't
y'all.
watching, gang. I hope they ain't watching.
Hey, what's up with him, bro? He trying to line
Thanks,
us
thanks,
up.
Look, put me in the
thanks for
amp
coming
house.
out,
Look, just
y'all.
put me
Have
in
a
the
good evening.
He said, "Have a good
Hey,
evening."
just let me go to WrestleMania first, bro. Just let me go. I've been to Disney World. Just let me go to WrestleMania before y'all off.
Yeah,
uh,
yeah. And
Yeah,
Gio said, he said Jim unplugged and been trying to unplug us all. He's telling us the truth.
yeah, bro.
yeah.
But that's why Jim don't get no big roles no more.
Mm. His bag is so heavy though. It's like
Yeah,
you
you
got
don't need
enough.
it.
Do we
Yeah,
need
you
it?
got
Yeah,
enough
you know.
money. You don't have to work again.
Right, right.
And that's a rare occurrence because most of us as comedians, as content creators, we have to grind, 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 grind. But he got them super heavy bags, so he ain't really got to work no more. So
Right.
And he's spending it correctly. You
For
know, invest in it.
him, Ashton Kutcher, I
Yes.
salute all them guys. Like they sit around uh tech huddles. You know, they be in blogs seeing who's the next to bubble. You
yeah,
know,
Yeah.
so they'll invest their money into the ring. I believe he was invested in Google from the jump,
Yep.
and you know he came from pretty much comedy, but you know now he's into tech. You
yeah.
know,
Tech is where it's at. Tech is the future. Tech is well, the future is here, but
No-
that's where it's at. Absolutely. A
knowing
lot of
how
money.
knowing how to do business. You know,
Absolutely.
yeah.
Yeah, man. I'm saying, you know,
Hmm.
this was a good part, man. I appreciate everybody for tapping in, man. I loved the energy that was on here. We covered a lot of stuff. We covered mental illness. We covered
Can I
Jonah
do this one
Hill.
more time?
What?
A sincere apology to the chat for that shit. That's just me. If
They
y'all
need
don't
that.
know me, that is me. I be like that at work too. I'm an animated person. I'm sorry. I apologize. This has been me since I was a little boy, and I ain't got ADHD or none of that shit. So it's I was camera lights turn up microphone, but
Right.
I do sincerely apologize. My OG talked to me, let me know, like so I'm here. So I apologize to y'all
Oh,
sincerely,
without a
for real.
doubt, man. We still are
No
we on the
doubt.
air?
Yeah, we still in the air. Podge, I seen you had sent me the message too about Sarah Brady. I'm tripping. Um, her birthday being unknown. Like, what is that? What is that? Her birthday being oh damn, he unplugged from the Matrix. But yeah, her birthday. Can anybody tell me her birthday?
Whose birthday?
Sarah Brady.
Who is that?
That's the
That
girl,
that's the
Jonah Hill's
girl.
ex-girlfriend.
Okay,
Yeah,
hold on. Let me see.
They and nothing came up.
I
So
wanted. That's why I asked that because I
and
want people to
that's
see.
another thing. Like, you know, you're non-existent. How does that happen? You're non-existent with a birthday as a celebrity. And then let y'all want to get spooky with it? Stravi.
But this is kind of
Look at
see.
his
You said spooky,
look,
and you see my
look at his
face.
look at his reaction. That's why I asked. Can somebody tell me what her birthday is? Because I want to see him look it up and see his reaction.
It's not on there.
No, you know what it says.
She's in the sun zodiac.
She's 27 years, 20 24 years old as of 2023, but she was born in 1997.
Hmm.
How the fuck that work?
Look at his face. Look at his
My,
face.
I mean, my math ain't mathing right now. I don't know. Like, I was trying to wait. She's 24 years old as
Uh-huh.
of 2023. She was born in the year of 1997.
Look at his face.
It's like a math
they trying to
problem,
make
y'all.
you do some math,
Yeah,
strategy.
like
They trying to make you do some math. That's all.
so. Who is this chick?
Bro,
She
that's
could.
crazy.
Let me add my spookiness to it.
Come on,
Um,
cause
do,
you gonna make me like
do y'all remember Sarah Brady? She was the former White House Secretary Jim Brady's wife.
No.
Jim Brady is the dude like when Reagan was in office, he took a bullet for Ronald Reagan.
Oh
see
yeah, I
man,
do remember that.
Sarah
see
his wife was Sarah
man,
Brady.
Uh
Is
huh.
this
see
is this her daughter?
man,
Is this her daughter?
see man.
Is this
Oh,
is this Sarah Brady's daughter?
Y'all playing, man.
When was
Y'all
she
playing
oh
with the
man.
world.
when was she born?
February 6th, 1942.
No. The other Sarah. She was born in 2097.
97.
Okay, so the other Sarah from the White House, she lived till 2015.
Yep, 2015.
Hmm.
Yo, hold up. Nope. Let's hold on. Hold on. Nope, we doing it. Yep, we diving.
Hey,
Yo, what the fuck?
this what happened when you deal with the content kings. This is what happens. We give you the whole rollout. We roll everything out. So
Jim Brady. Yeah, nah, we seeing if they got a daughter.
The content kings, you hear
he
me? He
got
said we see that they got a daughter.
Hey, nah, now look. Oh, these some scary looking folk.
hmm.
These don't look like normal people, guys.
Chauncey says she is born October 21st.
Of what year? Of what year, please?
Is it 97? They say she born in 97, but how she 24?
I just Googled. I didn't see no
Yeah, I googled that. I
I
ain't
didn't
see
see
her. I ain't see
nothing.
the birthday at all.
She said October 21st, 1996.
But she's 24. That's
Yeah, how you do
no
that? How you
fake
do that?
fake news. Fake
Fake
news.
news.
And I'm not saying on your part, Chauncey. I'm
No,
just
we saying like these
I
people.
I love math, bro. I would be
Look at
nothing
look at
without
him. Look at him, Pods. Look at him.
math.
Look.
Now listen,
You doing
listen.
you
Fool, I'm
Stratton,
about
you
to
look
send you
like
this
you in
picture.
math class trying
I'm
to
about to send you this picture. These folks look like reptilian times 10.
Ooh.
These is not normal people, bro. And then when you look at the shorty, Jonah Hill, that's the one you was giving an ulterior motive to?
Mhm.
Bro, you were selling yourself real short, gang.
Mhm.
She wasn't it, bro. Pro surfer, she looked like them.
Yo, he done got this nigga down the rabbit hole of the
Bro,
century.
nah, you gotta see Shorty like she's not
I wait for him to
cute.
show it.
Bro, she not cute at all.
See.
Strong boy face ass bitch.
Mm.
Hey,
He said strong,
I
strong
can't say
beats.
that shit. I'll just play, y'all. I'll just play. I'll just play. I'll just play. I'll just play.
Yeah.
No, but look, post these pictures, Rastic. I just sent them to you, bro. Bro,
Well,
show the parents. Show the parents, because these are her parents. I don't care. Podgy right. These are her parents. And
hold,
look at
hold
Shorty.
on. Hold on.
hey, Jonah Hill ain't no Tom Cruise now.
No, not at all. But I mean, come on, man. His pocket can speak a little bit to it.
Yeah, I'm the $40 million man.
No, facts.
I'm like, where they at? Oh, hold on, Strad. I'm about to pull it out.
Bro,
Um,
this is crazy.
So the pictures that you, those are pictures of her parents. Or this is
Yeah, I'm feeling like these are the parents. Now this is Jim and Sarah.
Sarah Brady. Okay.
Yeah,
all
the
right, now
first
this
two,
one.
Jim and
Oh,
Sarah.
you want me to show Jim and Sarah?
Yeah, bro. Show Jim and Sarah real quick
All right, look.
to the people. Let them see the but they look like reptilians. Oh, let's touch on that. Let's touch. This is good. Okay, yeah, let's go. Let's go.
She said she's not 24, she's 26.
Y'all look at this. Look at these people. Look at these people.
Yeah, that nigga Strap funny as
Come
fuck.
on, bro. Peep old head. He really look at him. His face is drooping. It's melting.
bro.
Her neck is melting.
He had a stroke. He got shot in the head.
He got shot for Kennedy. Damn, he
Fuck.
froze again. Did he get shot? He got shot for Kennedy.
He coming back. There you go. You
We
back,
back. We
bro.
back.
Boom.
He said boom.
nah,
That nigga
Hey,
said boom.
hey,
nah,
listen. Now
nah.
show shorty, bro. Show shorty, bro. Can you do side by side?
Hmm.
Ooh, I don't know. I
They
had
ain't
to
the same size. The pictures ain't the same size.
Bro, zoom in on shorty face. Come on, man.
Hmm.
That's her peoples, bro. Look at the neck. That-
he said look at the neck.
That's
Yeah.
her mom dudes, bro. That's her mom dudes, bro. Named after her, or is she a clone of Awful Lady?
Hmm.
So do you think they remixed her?
Bro, they
Maybe
brought her
that's
back. They brought her
maybe they
back.
brought her back.
I think the queen floating around here somewhere.
Hmm.
The queen might be in Lady Gaga right now. We never know. She about to be in the Joker movie.
Hmm.
We
Ooh.
never know. Like, I really feel like this is crazy, bro. Like the lady on the plane, everybody like she tweaking, she weird. Nah, she seen something.
Treasure said my phone died. What I missed? Did he apologize?
I
See,
apologize to you as well. Yes, I
they
did.
they here for the toxicity.
Right. Yeah, I ain't nah. I apologize. I apologize to you as well, Treasure. Yep. Go watch it back. It's on here.
She said,
We
"Oh,
talking about
that's."
some real shit now.
She
For
said,
real.
"Oh, that's." She said, "Oh, that's real shit."
I'm trying.
Okay.
She said, "No, I'm not here for that."
Okay.
Thanks for coming out, and please share the live. Thank you.
For sure.
No,
But
they
nah,
got
that lady on that plane, she saw some shit, y'all. I'm telling you, man.
Yeah, what did Prince say? On your masters, and now he's nowhere to be seen.
yeah.
When the Prince started telling us about chemtrails, they
Mm.
said, "Oh, we got to get this little yellow nigga out of here." Them pumps.
All
About to,
right. So I got another conspiracy theory.
here we go. Come on.
I should end this live and start a new one.
Yeah.
Listen,
Hey.
all right. So what about
I don't have to do my other pod now, so we rescheduling. So
Yeah. Go ahead and step out in a brave new world. Let me see.
so
Cause
do y'all think I got a theory. A treasure
mm,
said it was a black attorney on the plane she was arguing with and now she's missing.
mm,
Ooh.
But listen, they said the one I seen a video. The one it was a white dude, and he said, "Bro, I was on the same flight, and the man she was pointing out had a hoodie on the whole time. It's summertime, y'all. Everywhere it's summertime. Everywhere. So he had a hoodie on the whole time and his hood up.
Yeah.
She said when she started freaking out and pointing at him, she said the man said he like looked back at him in the aisle and winked, but his wink wasn't up and down like ours. That nigga went like this.
Oh, reptilian joint.
mm.
The white man said it. He posted it on his TikTok. I shared it the other day, bro. This shit serious. This shit serious.
So I got a little
You,
conspiracy joint, right?
I bet.
So do y'all think, right?
I'll
Because
be
with
right,
all the
right, right. I'll be right, right back.
all right. So my question is, do y'all think that
Say the question. Say the question first.
it's people that passed away, right? And we don't know like if they really passed away or shit like that.
Celebrities?
Yeah, celebrities. Do
Nope.
y'all think? Do
Nope.
y'all think? Listen, this is the end of it. Let me ask the end of it. The end of it is: do you think there's like another America or another Earth or an oasis where there's like where all these like celebrities and rich motherfuckers is going like when they die, and they just they fake not faking their death, but they actually like paying a lot of money and leaving our quote unquote reality, but like taking a spaceship to some new planet or whatever and living regular life.
You asking a question?
Yeah, they are gatekeepers, and their job is to mislead
Out of
us.
here, bowl.
What's up with it?
What's up, gang?
Chilla. He said they are gatekeepers, and their job is to mislead us. If they tell us the truth, they go bye bye.
True.
So
True.
so so
Who said that?
Chauncey.
Chauncey.
Talk your shit, Chauncey.
So we gonna keep telling the truth, fellas, or we gonna spread a little lies in here?
Hey, cause we gonna be gone in a minute.
Whatever happened to whatever happened?
Right. Whatever happened to the Rico Burger nigga and Podgy Carter? What happened to that Rastic nigga? What happened to Stravy Stones 143? You know what I mean? Like, come on.
No, facts.
Let me throw something out there. What it's called the parallel universe.
That's quantum physics. That's quantum physics.
The whole
Okay,
flip side.
Hey.
You
Oh,
see
we gonna talk today. We talking.
you see the yin yang symbol?
Yeah.
The
Balance.
yin yang symbol that actually is a parallel universe reference for sure.
Yeah.
Universe is in the thing, bro.
For every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction.
It's not a 2023 thing. Universe has been the thing since beginning of time, man. Don't get me started. I've been drinking. What you talking about? I said, don't get me started, and I've been drinking. Come on the pod, nigga. Come on. Y'all, we talk about the real shit. He right. Listen, it's a parallel universe. Listen, all of this shit, bro, like what they just came out with, Ant-Man, Quantum Phoenix, right? Quantum, right? That's what it's called, universe, whatever. Quantum Mania, nigga.
Hold on. Hold that thought. I'm about to